It's another beautiful day to be a Raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield. I represent the swords. It's that time of night again, Raider Nation. And you come back. Why? Because it's time. It's time to bring the...
What's up, Raider Nation? I'm the Commish, coming to you live from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Deep behind the enemy line, this is Raider Reaction. Tuesday, which means it is the Raider Nation Report with yours truly, a solid 60 minutes of everything silver and black. And we've got a lot to talk about. Actually, for a Tuesday deep in our off season. Now, there is still football upon us. The Super Bowl is Sunday, which is just about a fucking buzzless Super Bowl. But we're not talking about that because tonight is silver and black. Tonight is the Raider Nation Report, and we don't talk about none of that. We don't care about the 31 enemies tonight. We talk about silver and black on Tuesdays, and that's it. So let's get right to it, shall we? Now I'm still reeling from the fact Derek Carr should have won the MVP in the Pro Bowl. It would have been a nice end to the season that did not reach potential, did not reach expectations, did not nowhere near where we thought it would be. So it would have been a nice little parting gift on the way out. But the fact that we know in our heart of hearts, Raider Nation, that DC was responsible for the comeback, threw that fucking rope of a pass that iced it, basically threw another touchdown to T.Y. Hilton, which was the other score. He was the difference. Alex Smith was dragging the AFC down, and DC gets punched in. Now, segue into Alex Smith. Well, Alex, you're going to need a parting gift too, because it seems like you will be leaving the AFC West. As breaking news is Alex is leaving. He's going to go be a Redskin. Yeah, enjoy working for Daniel fucking Snyder. Enjoy that. That guy's a fucking rich lunatic with a football team as a toy. So enjoy that. Enjoy that. Oh, and Kirk Cousins, I'm all in on myself in 2017. All in. I don't want your contract. Fuck you. Yeah, Kirk Cousins. They just showed you the fucking door. They said, you tried to strong arm us, means franchise you. Well, now you're gone. So, good gamble, Kirk, because now you're out. Where's he going to end up? It's hard to tell. You know. I never did understand that one. He's the best quarterback they had on roster, and they treated him like a fucking stepchild. What's up, Silver Sunshine? So, but I digress. We'll save that for tomorrow, because tonight we only discuss silver and black. But the news of Alex Smith is big news. Because that means he's leaving the AFC West. So that is big news as he's leaving the AFC West. Cousins, I'm not even worried about Cousins. I think I've always thought Cousins was a subpar quarterback. Always. So I'm not even worried about Kirk Cousins. I'm honestly not. And so if anybody wants to pick him up, he's scraps. He's a serviceable quarterback. He's nothing that strikes fear in opponents. And I just don't see it. I knew Kirk Cousins. Now I go back, watch an old episode. I said it all off season. Alex Smith is done as a Chief after this year. So everybody wants to crucify me when I'm wrong. Pat me on the back when I'm right. Because I said it all goddamn off season that he would be gone. No way. First off, number one, they got rid of Macklin, which is his buddy, his road roomie, and got rid of his ass without even telling him. They drafted Mahomes and basically told him, you got 1 year to get it done. We knew they weren't going to fucking get it done. They were going to piss down their leg again. And as they did. In typical fucking queef fashion. So, the writing was on the wall that Alex Smith was going to be out. So he's out. You hear Cousins to Denver? They need something. But you know what? Donkeys don't have enough to go around. They don't have enough talent. They don't have enough talent at all. So the least of their worries is quarterback. They don't have anybody to protect their quarterback. They don't have anybody for the quarterback to hand the ball off to. They barely have a stable of wide receivers anymore. The Donkeys are trying to hold together a defense that was once elite 2 years ago. Now 3 years ago. You're a used car now. You're a used car defense. You're trying to hold it together. You haven't replaced the parts. You're just holding them together. So, not concerned at all about the Donkeys. And the fact that, thank you, share it up, appreciate it, as always. 1 second, any of you spend with me, please share it up, because, we got no budget here, so, it's the only way it gets out there. It's the love of the nation. There's a lot of free agent action getting ready. It's just waiting there. There's a ton of releases getting ready to come after the Super Bowl. Then the free agents are going to start coming, and things are going to start rolling. Things are going to start rolling. So everybody's just waited right now with bated breath to see what the first big move, what the first big piece that's going to fall or be added to what they're going to be building coming into for the 2018 team. Now, 2 weeks ago we spent the whole week talking offense. Last week we talked defense. Now this week we're going to throw in a little splattering of some offensive hot points. A couple of the defensive hot points. But I want to talk coaches, and I want to talk special teams, because we haven't touched on those. Now, first off, I'll hit one of the buzz offensive subjects now. We've got two on hand. Let's start with Marshawn. Beast mode. The running back position. I am on record as one more year for the Beast. I want to see one more year of Marshawn Lynch. I want to see Marshawn Lynch matched back up with Tom Cable, hooked up with John Gruden, and I want to see what they can do. Now, whether that is in John Gruden's master plan or not, that remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it. It's rocking my old school Pro Bowl Mac jersey. The only thing I don't like about it is this fucking Star Trek thing going on. I feel like fucking Captain Picard or something. This was when they went. Remember when they went on that few-year stretch where they just got fucking stupid with the Pro Bowl jerseys? This was one of those years where they were like orange and fucking neon green, and everybody was just like, huh? And then they had like gold. This was the gold and purple year. And I was like, what? Who the fuck? Who's picking out these colors? At least now they're back to the as crappy as it was seeing DC playing in that ugly ass Chiefs color. At least it's back to red and blue, like it was back in, you know, for every goddamn year of the Pro Bowls. It was just minor changes, but it was always red against blue. They wore their helmets, and it was red against blue. They'd have a logo somewhere on them, and that was it. So I kind of liked that it was back to the tradition, even though it was kind of Chiefs colors, you know. But other than that, yeah. And I've been going back and forth. My wife said she absolutely forbid me to buy one of those Pro Bowl jerseys because they were ugly ass red, so. But I kind of wanted one. Just because they were different. I don't know. You know? Because, I don't know. That's why I bought this one, just because I thought it looked different. It's a Raiders jersey, and it looks different. So I thought, what the hell, it's different. And it's Khalil Mack. Fuck it. How can you go wrong? It's a Mac jersey. So But I could not bring myself to buy the red car jersey. Because I don't know if I would ever wear it. Honestly, don't know if I'd ever wear it. It'd probably be one of those I bought just because I thought it looked cool. Then I'd put it on and be like, I look ugly as fucking red. Get rid of this shit. So, what's your thoughts, Raider Nation? Beast mode. You want him? Do you want to dump him? Do you want to try to pick up youth in the draft? I think we got to go youth in the draft, but I think we go late round running back. Go late round running back to build the project that comes in the year after to fill in for beast mode. You mentor a young running back behind Marshawn Lynch for another season. That's what I want to see happen. I say keep him. When they started using him right, towards the end of the season, he came alive. The New England game, man, he was crushing it the first half. But then they couldn't run the ball in the second half because we were getting fucking slaughtered. So they had to change the game plan. Several games, Marshawn started out heavy in the first half, and due to the fact the rest of the offense was not moving, and Dakota hit the nail on the head. That's where I was going next. Beast mode is as cap-friendly a contract as you are going to get for a number one impactful running back in the league. He wants to be there, so he's not trying to soak you. He's made his money, so he's not trying to soak you. He is willing to take the hometown discount, to take the incentive-laden contract. How can you not put him back in there? You spend that money elsewhere. Because I'm sorry. If you give Marshawn Lynch the proper scheme and the proper blocking scheme in front of him, he can move the ball. We've got the tight ends. We got the catching tight. We got the receiving. Fast, down the field, spread the field type tight end. We got the blocking tight ends. We've got the wide receivers. That's where I'm going next. The other one. Got the wide receivers. So, it's not, we don't need this Adrian Peterson in his prime style running back that we're going to feed the ball 35 fucking times a game. We don't need that. We don't need that. What's up, New Mexico? In the house, Albuquerque. What's up, my man? Thank you, appreciate it. And, you know, we just don't need that. I think Marshawn Lynch gives us extra money to do what we need to do elsewhere. You draft your future. This is a running back deep draft. We can fill. We can fill the space. We can use that elsewhere. Now, before I jump back, let's just hit it while we're on offense, because you've already touched on it. Crabtree, he's the other one. He's the other big question mark. He's the one you've been hearing the rumors about release. He's the one. You got Landry out there. You got Robinson out there. Both are big name, young talents. But both those big name, young talents come with big price tags. Probably more than you're worrying about paying Crabtree this season. So it comes down to the rumors of Crabtree being a problem in the locker room. That I can't confirm. I don't know. I wasn't there. So that I can't put that spin into my equation when I'm determining. I can't add that in. All I can see is what I see on the field. What up, Release? All I can see is what I see on the field. And what I see on the field is a guy who's got hands like we really don't have on the team. A guy that's making clutch plays, that makes catches like the one in Kansas City, that can make the crazy toe tap catch in the back of the end zone. This is the guy that can make all of the plays. We don't have that replacement on the roster. So I understand the price tag that he's got. But I think it demands a conversation. Maybe some restructuring elsewhere. You've got a new regime in. They need to sit down. You can't let talent leave the building. You can't let talent leave the building. There's only a handful of wide receivers in the NFL that can make the catches that Michael Crabtree can make right now. And unless you find that in free agency or in the draft this season, I think you need to bring Michael Crabtree back. But, like I said, I don't know what went on in the locker room, and maybe it's bad enough that he had to go. But time will tell. Is it just a rumor? It's a strong rumor. It's a strong rumor. Let's touch on special teams in just a moment. We're going to jump into some special teams. First off, I want to thank you all for joining me every Tuesday on Raider Reaction is the Raider Nation Report with yours truly, the Commish, as we spend a solid 60 minutes on everything silver and black. Please, if you're enjoying the show, if you're in a Raider group, drop it in a group or two while you're here. We'd appreciate it. Invite a friend. Maybe they'll enjoy it too. You never know. But please, like, share, follow. Follow us on Twitter. Like up the YouTube page. Hardcore Challenge Live Studio Webcasts on YouTube. It's got everything that comes out of Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Not just this show, but every damn show. It's got the videos, everything. Everything's archived there in different playlists. Got BC shows, got NorCal shows on there. Got my ride-alongs on there when, I got shit to get off my chest. Got the ride-along. So check it out, like it up. But as always, I appreciate any second you guys spend with me because, the second you spend with me is the second you're not spending doing something else. So I always appreciate it. So thank you. But like it, follow it, share it up, share it up, share it up. So let's jump into what's up, Mama Bear. Thank you, appreciate it. So let's jump into some special teams, shall we? Because this is a buzz topic that this is going to be one of those topics that we're discussing and kicking around a lot. Is our special teams. Let's start with the legs first. The legs. We're set at punter. Marquette King's not going anywhere. Now, we can keep Marquette King off of social media a little bit more, and maybe he can shut the hell up a little bit. But other than that, on the field, he's a very talented punter. Punters should not be in the spotlight that much. Punters should just not be in the spotlight that much. That's my only problem with Marquette King. He's a talented sucker, man, but a little less spotlight on the punter. That's all. Thank you, Donnie. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys, too. Every member of Raider Nation, I appreciate you all. This is a highlight of my night. I get to sit down and talk Raider football. So Marquette King, a punter, we're at a lock. Now, here's where it gets hairy. And Raider Nation starts getting all up in their feels. Because you start talking about one of the greats, one of our legends, our current legend, an active legend, Sebastian Janikowski. Seabass, number 11. Former number 1 pick, the last man standing, the last Mohican of the Al Davis era. Sometimes football, it's a brutal business. But I think Seabass has earned the right to have a shot to come back for this one season with Gruden. But unfortunately, I believe he needs to try out and earn that spot and prove that he still has what it takes to go 16 games. I want Seabass back 150%, like I'm sure the majority of Raider Nation does. But the fact of the matter is, if you go back and look statistically over the last several years, Seabass is starting to miss the long balls, which are the ones that was his calling card. That's what he hung his hat on, that he could stick the long ball. Well, he's starting to... Consistent, under 50, still good. Over 50, he's starting to miss. He's not consistent. Now, you can get a kicker for a third the price of what we're paying Seabass. That can hit up to 50 like money. All kinds of them out there. So this is where the dilemma comes. He's had knee issues. He's got back issues. These are bad problems to have if you're a kicker. I mean, all the torque is in your back and your legs. That's where it's all happening. So yes, as a legend, he deserves to try out. If DiGiorgio wants to try out too, Trevecchio wants to try out, I'll let him try out. But he is not a lock. I was not impressed with what I seen out of Giorgio this year at all. He was a nice story. He tried out. He finally made the team. He was a nice feel-good story. But DiGiorgio, sorry. You can try out, but you're not guaranteed anything. Not after that year. I'm sorry. That was your golden opportunity, and 2017 needed to be your swan song. You needed to come out and kill it. Because you have a legend, a hurt legend standing behind you that you know he's probably going to get another shot. So you needed to come out and just fucking kill it. but he didn't. He missed a lot of easy kicks, missed a lot of short kicks. He was not consistent. I agree, Michael. I think health is going to be... He hasn't. Devillion, he hasn't. He has not always been accurate. But his calling card was he can nail that long ball. You need to throw him in there with a 55-yarder to win the game, man. He had it. And that's always been, he was that secret weapon that we always knew we had Seabass in the back pocket. And I agree, HS. I think he was the best available. When Jano went down, I don't think anybody expected Jano's injury to be as serious as it was, and for him to miss as much time as he did. And the kid had tried out and tried out and tried out. And I think they just gave him the shot. I think they just gave him the shot. Oh yeah, I remember. Devillion, I also remember in Tampa. He missed 2 field goals there. That ended up sending us into overtime. I mean, he did help win the game, too. But, you know, he has not always. Like I said, he's a legend. And sometimes... I mean, you've got to just let him go. I agree, Mama Bear. Everybody gets old. We all get old. I would like to do the things I used to be able to do too, but I can't. Something happens when you hit that magical 4-0 number. Shit just doesn't start working like it used to anymore. Things creak, they crack, things hurt. What took a day to recover from now takes 3. Used to feel good after a game on Monday. Now it's like Wednesday. It is like Thursday. Do I hope he can make the comeback for one more year? Absolutely. I'm rooting for it. I'm hoping for it. Hope so. Hope so. But if not, please, Seabass, for all that is holy in the Raider world, please graciously exit. Don't go kick for the fucking Lions or something. Please graciously exit in the silver and black and say, damn it, I came back, I gave it a shot, my body's just not there anymore. Thank you, Raider Nation, and graciously leave. But please, do not make me have to go through another Tim Brown. Please. That was possibly the most painful football season for me ever. Was to watch my all-time favorite player play for the fucking Buccaneers. The team that... I mean, when I saw that news, I think I was speechless for 5 minutes at least. Like, I just couldn't even... I was like, are you fucking kidding me? The Buccaneers? Tim Brown? So, please, Seabass. You deserve to retire, Raider. You've always been a Raider. Give it one more shot, man. We all want to see it. One more. But if you ain't got it, if you give her the old college try, I think you can make it. One more year. I mean, the stars are lining up for this year. The coaching staff, Gruden's back, Seabass needs to be on this train. He needs to be on this Raider train. Without a doubt. So, I'm rooting for him. But, like I said, I think Seabass and the history and the stats that he's had, he's got to try out. I think we owe it to the team. We owe it to bring in some quality free agent kickers and make him try out. We owe it to the team to have a quality kicker in there that can win close games for us. We owe it to the team. This has to be something, an upgrade. We have to upgrade. If there's an upgrade possible on the offense anywhere or anywhere on the damn team, and it can be made inside the cap, that upgrade must be made. Veteran, legend, I don't care. I don't care. Then it needs to be made. Now, the other side of our special teams, which you guys had touched on earlier, which is obviously the return game. No, we do not. Let me touch on that for a second, since BC threw me up a segue. We are still taking spots for our Madden Challenge. Winner is getting over $800 worth of prizes, cash and prizes. Frames, Derek Carr jersey, autographed Derek Carr jersey, certified, certificate of authenticity. He's got a couple pictures in there, Raiders logos up the top. It's framed, custom, nice, $100. Raider Reaction prize pack, as well as a t-shirt that says, I am the Raider Reaction 2018 Madden Challenge champion. Get that? We're also discussing some other prizes that we're going to throw in the Madden Challenge. So, the buy-in is $50. Like I said, we're gonna have some other prizes for, maybe division winners, you make the playoffs, what have you. We're gonna throw in some other stuff. So we're still working on it. But it's not kicking off until the first weekend in March. So, we've got quite a few already locked up. I think I want to say like 12 already in. But we haven't started pushing it that hard. Because I'm wanting the guys that are here with us every night to be the ones that get the spots if they want them. So, I don't want to put it out to the masses until, everybody decides if they want it. So, if you want in, you need to message the page, give us your gamer ID. It needs to be PlayStation 4, needs to be Madden 18. But the season is going to run March through June. We're going to live stream the games. Some of the games will be live streamed. Probably whoever I play, you're going to see if you can beat me. I'll play your ass live. I ain't scared. I'll lose in front of people. I've done it before. Oh, yeah. I've lost bad in front of people before, and I ain't afraid to do it again. I prefer to win, but I will lose bad in front of people too. Ain't no shame in my game. No, there's not a deadline yet. Not yet. The deadline is when I have everybody, when there's 32 in. That's it. Probably in another week, I'll start pushing it really hard. Right now, I'm just casually putting it out there. But about another week, I'll start pushing it real hard. Because once it starts to get down to about 2 or 3 weeks out, I want everybody locked in. Then we'll start getting the buy-ins taken care of. And then it's done. Because the week out, we got to do the draft for the teams and everything. Well, then you need to go buy 18, CL. Come on, man. Come on. Get yourself to GameStop. Go get a used one. And get on in there. So far, from what I have seen in our Madden Challenge, there's no gurus. There are no gurus competing in the Raider Reaction Madden Challenge. At least not from the page. There's no gurus competing. That's for damn sure. Now, maybe some of you guys that have signed up are gurus and are going to just run train on us, but I don't think that's the case. I think we'll have a good mix of middle-aged to early middle-aged to late middle-aged. Old Madden gamers who will enjoy having 2 games over an 8-day period to play. Steve, we've told you before. You got to get a PS4. Xboxes are for kids. You got to step it up. Get rid of the training wheels. When you turn in your Xbox, when you buy your PlayStation 4, they even take your training wheels off for you. I've heard that. They'll do that in the store. So when you're ready to step up. Now, see, this is what I hear every time we play, David, is the comments are full of how everybody's going to, I could kick your ass, I could beat you, blah, 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 blah. Money where your mouth is. Money where your mouth is. We got a 16-game season for you to prove that you are the baddest Madden player out there. And you will even go, the Super Bowl will be streamed, we'll advertise the shit out of it, and we're going to put that son of a bitch in every damn Raider group that we can put it. And we'll have some fun with it. So, I think you'll have a lot of fun in the league. We will put a lot, we're going to dedicate a show, 1 show a week to it, so we can just talk the league. Well, then all you gotta do is go buy the game, Steve, and you can play with us. Go get a used one at GameStop. What are we talking, GameStop? A used Madden game, was it $30? So with the buy-in, it's $80. But that's like March, April. That's over 3 months of entertainment. Now, to have a Madden league where everybody's going to participate and you actually have people to play, that doesn't usually happen. So, I'm just saying, it'll be fun. It'll be fun, and we'll play it to the end. I didn't do one last year, but I did one the year before, and in the off season. And man, we did it with all of the guys that are in my fantasy football league, and we had a blast, and it was a good way to get everybody. I practice every damn night, Michael. It doesn't always show. It doesn't always show. But, obviously, I'm not eligible to win. I'm the only one that's not eligible to win. If anybody else wins, they get all the goodies. But if I end up winning it, which I fucking highly doubt, I would like to say I'm good enough to win it all, but, you know, you guys have seen me play. I just enjoy playing. I like playing, and I like playing. I'm a competitor. I try to win at anything I do. I'm not always the best at everything, but I'll try, goddammit. And I get pissed when I lose. I'll turn the game off at half. I'm losing to a fucking Bucks fan. Fucking bet your ass, and I'll delete that motherfucker too. So hit us up. Let's get that league filled up, man. I'm working on the group. I got the group put together, and I'm going to start adding owners in there. So that way, those of you that have already got locked up spots, you can start communicating and trash talking and all that good stuff. So if you got a PS4, you got Madden 18, and you got $50 that you can blow for 3 months of entertainment, we're going to stream your games. We're going to play with you. You got a chance to win over $800 in prizes if you win it all. Plus, we're going to have some other prizes for the other guys. One of the prizes is one of the shirts. One of the shirts. Here's one of the secondary prizes that are going to be in the Madden contest. It's one of the shirts that Derek Carr personally gave me at the Pro Bowl practice on Saturday. Still in the plastic. Property of Oakland Raiders. It's a Nike t-shirt. It's got the little Nike check thing on there. It's a sweet-ass shirt. Derek Carr gave us 5 items. This one was too large. So, if you're a little bit larger than me, you have a chance to win this shirt. Given to me at the Saturday AFC practice by Mr. Derek Carr himself. And that's no bullshit. I'm sure anybody that's seen my video right after I'd met Derek Carr seen how giddy I was, so you know, with no bullshit. But Actually, yes, it is. Raymond, it is. Actually, it's a 3X. But I think the other one I have is an extra. I think it runs a little small. So I would say it's probably an XX. So. Oh, you probably did, David. You probably did. So we've got that. We've got a couple other prizes, and we've got some RAIDER reaction swag. So we're gonna throw things out through the thing. So I mean, don't think. Chances are, it's a good possibility y'all are gonna get something, even if you sign up. Because we've got RAIDER reaction swag coming out, our own swag with our own logo. The logo that we dropped at the first of the year. We've got our own swag coming out. So if you join the league, you're gonna get your money's worth. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna get your money's worth. You're gonna get your money's worth. But let's jump into some coaching. Let's spin back in. Now the coaching staff, Gruden has been putting together an all-star squad. The latest addition has been Brian Callahan, son of Bill Callahan. There, you heard that and you were like, interesting. Interesting. But this guy has been the QB coach for Matthew Stafford the 16-17 seasons. He had, well, let's just run through it. Stafford was 3rd in completions, 5th in passing yards, 8th in pass TDs, 9th in pass interception percentage, and 9th in completion percentage. So he was solid. The statistics were solid for the quarterback that he was coaching. But a quarterback coach is a really hard position to gauge. You're not in charge of the whole offensive scheme. You're not calling the plays. You're just dealing with the quarterback. So, other than the statistics of the quarterback, how do you gauge that? How do you gauge that? So that's really all you can go by. The jury's still out on me too, Devillian, man. The jury's still out on me too when it comes to the defensive coordinator. I mean, he had a good defense in Cincinnati, but was it a great defense? I can't say that. I can't say that. But I'm optimistic. Because I did see some things. I did like the way they use their linebackers in Cincinnati. So that intrigues me with who we've got at that position right now. And I did like what they did with their corners, defensive backs. So what? Why, David? Why you gotta bring up bad shit for? Why? I thought we was cool like that. You gotta go bring up bad shit like that? We already mentioned it once, David. You didn't have to bring it back up again. I still have nightmares. Flashbacks. No, just kidding. It was a fucking beatdown. I was embarrassing. Embarrassing. Fucking terrible. Some bitch. I gotta go see him too, because he's my son's barber. I gotta go see him this weekend. I know he's gonna fucking give it to me too. God damn. A Bucks fan at that. A Bucks fan. He's got nothing. Bucks fans are so obnoxious. You have no idea what it's like living in a community of Bucks fans when you're a Raider fan. You have no idea. No idea. They're obnoxious. They're God. Because they've got We're the only team that has that over us. That trump card. That you're just that, they throw that card and you're just like, you get to play that. Because, obviously, it was the last time we made it to a Super Bowl. And it's the only thing they've ever won. He's just a damn good barber, though, Henry. He's been cutting the boys' due. And listen, you guys don't understand Willie. Willie provides my son with the mohawk. And Willie's mohawk it's bar none. What fabulous. One of the best mohawks. And we always do it some wild, crazy color for soccer season. Because he started giving him the mohawk when he was 5. He's 11 now. So for soccer season, we got to go to Willie because Willie hooks it up and gives him the mohawk. And we've decided that, of course, when he grows up and becomes famous, that, we'll have to drag Willie along. He's just going to have to change teams because I can't be dragging no Bucks fan around with me. I have a reputation to uphold. But that the mohawk has won 4 soccer championships and a football championship, so that's a good luck mohawk, and that's why we go to Willie, even though he likes the Bucks, because the kids on the soccer field recognize my son by the mohawk. They don't even know him. They might not know his name, but they see that kid with the fucking mohawk walking on the field, and they're like, fuck. Yeah, my son's badass on the soccer field. I ain't gonna lie. But unfortunately, my barber is a Bucks fan. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Now, just like myself, I know we are all counting down the steps and just like, when's the season starting? It's got to be right around the corner. Well, your immediate schedule is as follows. On the 3rd, day before the Super Bowl, you're going to have the NFL Honor Show. The Hall of Fame class of 2018 will be announced. Then, of course, on the 4th, the following day, you have a Super Bowl that we're none of us the least bit fucking excited about. This has the least amount of buzz of any Super Bowl I remember in recent memory. It is a buzzless Super Bowl. Buzzless. Now, February 5th. Monday. Black Monday. Waiver wire system begins for 2018. Continues for the next 15 days. That's when shit's about to get real. It's going to get real quick. On February 20th is the first day for clubs to designate franchise or transition players. Yes, the draft is in Dallas. February 27th through March 5th, you have the NFL Scouting Combine in Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis. During that time frame, between March 2nd and March 5th, a coin flip will occur. That will determine if we get the 9th or the 10th pick in this coming draft. It's between us and the 49ers. Nah, that fucking sucks right there. That sums up 2017 for you right there. Us, 49ers. Oh yeah, didn't they start like 0-9, 0-2? Oh yeah, and we finished with the same record. We're flipping coins with draft picks with them jokers. Pretty much tells you how bad 2017 was. Right there. Right there. Now, on March 6th, the deadline for clubs to designate franchise or transitional players. March 12th through the 14th is your free agent negotiating period. Clubs are permitted to enter into contract negotiations with the agents or players who will become unrestricted free agents. March 14th, prior to 1 p.m., clubs must exercise options for 2018 on all players who have option clauses in their 2017 contracts. March 14th at 1 p.m., the 2018 free agency period begins. So the two dates that I have circled are the Monday after the Super Bowl, when you start to see players released, players getting waived, and March 14th, the start of free agency. So over the next month and a half to 2 months, things will start to take shape. You will start to see the first pieces to the puzzle put into place. And things will start to move. Things will start to take place. Now tomorrow, make sure you join me tomorrow, as always on Monday and Wednesday. We drop back deep in the pocket, let it fly league-wide, as we go Ghost to the Post. And on Wednesday, it's Silver and Black Coast to Coast edition, as NorCal Raider Rick joins me as we go east to west with some Silver and Black action. We, as well, touch on the shitty Super Bowl and anything else going on league-wide, just like the big moves we discussed tonight. Cousins and Smith. Things are happening. Teams are making their moves. If your season's done, there's no off season anymore, really. Your season ends one day, the next day you're working on the next season. Because if you're not, you're losing. You're done. If you're not striving, you're done. If you're not pushing the envelope, you're done. You'll become extinct. You'll be a dinosaur. So you gotta keep. You gotta keep. So we'll see. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. Join me and NorCal Raider Rick. If you want in that Madden challenge, we've got quite a few spots still available. We have filled quite a few also. So make sure you send us a message to the page. Give us your gamer ID. Get your spot locked down. We're not taking any buy-ins yet. Not until we get everybody locked down and the whole league secured. Then we'll worry about buy-ins. Right now, we just want to get you in. So, if you want to play, the league's going to start the first weekend in March. Super Bowl will be the first weekend in June. Only have to play one game every 4 days. It's not a huge commitment, and you're going to have fun. And I am Braxton, Michael. Don't you worry. We're going to play with all of the team rosters as they are, and we're going to randomly draw for teams. Except, one perk of being the commish is I get the Raiders. You guys get to draw teams for everybody else. I'm sorry. It's just one of the perks. But thank you for joining me. As always, I appreciate any minute you guys spend with me. But it wouldn't be right if I didn't end the show with the WTF. My WTF for tonight is going to be short and sweet. For all of you hating, perpetrating, and jumping off the fucking Raider train because we went 6-10, you need to check yourself. Because this, as we've said before, the Raider train don't stop for nobody. Once you get on, you're on. The only way off is we kick you the fuck off. So if you want to get on, make sure you're on it forever. Because this train, it ain't stopping. It runs through and over everything. It is a silver and black, screaming 220 mile per hour freight train. So don't get on it if you don't mean it. And don't be bashing my Raiders in groups. If that's what you want to do, lay down your shield. Because we're all looking at you. Like, what the fuck? I'm out. Peace, love. Raider Nation.